Hello there, DIYer. This is the Thrift Watcher's Ideas for Christmas. So, Christmas thrifty idea number one. We all receive these buttons on clothing that we buy through the year. Start collecting those up, looking for different colors and sizes. Paint you a wooden round. We're going to create this into a beautiful Christmas ornament. So, basically, these buttons are representing small ornaments. You want to stagger them and lay them out as small, medium, and large. Be careful when you glue them. Use you some tweezers since everything's really small. Now we have our wooden round painted. We have our buttons glued into place. Let's grab us another paint marker. Gold or silver would look nice, and put you some dashes coming down to each one of them. Now we have this miniature size picturette ornament of ornaments. I know, it's very confusing. What a tongue twister. Now, we have our little chain painted on there. Let's grab us some greenery, snip it in a couple of places, and glue that upon our wooden round. Now, you could also use a mason jar lid or maybe some of the lids left over from jars that you purchased and paint them up, make them look really nice. A wooden round's not necessary, but it does give it that extra oomph. And even a mason jar lid would look great. Get you some narrow 1/2-inch wired ribbon, fold it over top of itself, and then get you some of your red jute twine or something to complement it, and wrap that around it and tie it real taut. Now when you do that, it's going to give it that home style traditional look and just enough color and zazz to really pep up this beautiful little button ornament. And remember, all you did was be a thrifty watcher and seek out those things you're already frugally keeping anyway. And now they have a beautiful use. What a charming ornament. So let's look at Christmas thrift number 2. We have these wood burning acid pens that we can buy. You'll find the affiliate link down below. Now the kids get all of these lettered beads or different beads at Christmas, right? So we want to gather those word beads and create different words. You can also use a wooden round with this wood burning pen and maybe put Christmas, draw some holly leaves on there, some little berries, and when you use your heat gun, you will magically see it would burn immediately, just in a few moments. You can whip these out really, really quick and make all kinds of designs. You could use stamps and do different styles. So thrifty watcher, be seeking out those beaded lettered words from the kids when they just abandon them and no longer use them. A style narrow dowel will help you to gather the words and letters into place. A little bit of hot glue, slide them right off, and voila, you now have a whole word. And I chose Merry Christmas. To add some more detail on those wood burns, follow it up with your paint markers. And I'm using my red and my green. That way the berries and the leaves show up really good. And this makes an incredible looking ornament. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Any kind of little wooden disc would work, small, medium, and large. These wooden rounds really truly can make some beautiful rustic ornaments for you. And as you see here, I'm adding a star. Well, I don't just stop there. Once I wood burn that in, I go back behind it with my gold paint marker. And this is a beautiful ornament adorned on a gift or hanging on the tree. How easy and simple to make such beautiful things just by being a thrifty watcher that you already are. And now you can repurpose them. A little bit of jute twine and we have this beautiful ornament. Merry Christmas. Christmas thrifty number 3. You always see these beautiful little wooden signs at Dollar General and Dollar Tree. Take you a pair of pliers, and if you whittle it back and forth, that dowel will actually come out of the bottom, and even if it breaks off, it's still not a problem, but you can generally pull them out. Now what you can do is take and just move it back and forth and twist it, and it will just slide right out. There you go. Simple and easy. Now, some of them will stand up really straight and some not. But just in case, use your sanding sponge and just sand it off to make sure it's good and smooth. And these will set up nice and straight. How thrifty is that? So Thrifty Watcher, here you a tier tray decor. So Christmas thrift idea number 5. We always run across these beautiful glass bottles, these milk bottles from Starbucks. Get you some double-sided tape from Dollar Tree, wrap it around the bottle, and then use the affiliate link down below to buy some of this jute twine if you don't have it already. I have the off-white and the black. And as you see, I wrapped it around the bottle consistently, and when I got close to the top, I did the rest in black. Paint the lids as well. Now water you down some Mod Podge and coat the bottles. When you do that and let it dry, you can add some of your ink stamps. How beautiful a gift is that, Thrift Watcher? Now, Christmas Thrifty number 6. You are going to love this. I also take one of those glass bottles. The Starbucks bottles work great. And do use some of your macrame cord or jute twine. Keep your eye out for the wine glass charms or wine bottle charms. They have a nice little hook on them, and they are really easy to slip over these jute twine threads and have you little ornaments hanging all about it. Grab you some of the seated lights, put them down in the bottle, paint the lid, put it on, and voila, you have this beautiful Christmas lit bottle. Be sure to add this to your playlist by hitting the plus sign and subscribe to the channel. Now, Christmas thrift number 7. Grab a mason jar lid. Easy as that. All that leftover fabric you had at Christmas or for other holidays, and we're going to get a needle and thread. We're going to cut the fabric to the size of the mason jar lid, and we are going to make fabric yo-yos. So if you watch real careful how I am catching and staying atop of the fabric on one side, this will create a natural little fold and gather up underneath whenever you pull this basting stitch tight. So go around the whole outer edge, staying on the top of the fabric and catching it as you go all around. As you do that, it'll be pulling it up and it will gather it. Now, if you're liking this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. Lets me and YouTube know you enjoyed it. Would like to see more of the like. And share it with somebody. Say, hey, I know you're thrifty like me. You're a thrift watcher. These are some ideas that we can keep in mind come next Christmas. Or perhaps you're still working on this Christmas. Now, when you get around the knot that you begin with, pull it out and tie it to the thread so it gathers it together and tie it into a nice little knot. This makes it real easy to secure your yo-yo. Press it out a little bit, clip the threads back, and voila, you have these beautiful little fabric yo-yos. And you can make all kinds of sizes. Look at all these that I've made already. But it doesn't end there. I have you some more ideas. So hang on tight, because here we go. Christmas Thrifty number 8 is this 65 yo-yos together to make a garland. Add some wordage to it. It's real simple. And then number 9, you can take and stitch them together. And if you do 22, you can create the yo-yo Christmas tree. Simple enough. Number 10, let's make a pillow. Now, all we have to do is use some easy measure math. Basically, take and measure the length of a toss pillow and the width. And commonly, this is about 1/3 of a yard. Or let's make it even more simple. Let's say you have 2 fat quarters. And that's enough to cover this throw pillow, attach our Christmas tree, yo-yo Christmas tree, and simple as that, we have this beautiful Christmas tree toss pillow. Effective, frugal, and efficient. So Thrift Watcher ideas come Christmas, or thrifty watching for this Christmas. Be a seeker of thrifts. You'll love these ideas. Be sure to share them with lots of friends and leave comments down below and tell me what's your favorite or how many of these you've already done. So as a thrifty watcher, we have our ornament made out of buttons. Then we have our ornament made out of the kids' letter beads that are left over. We now have our thrifty tray decor, and we have these bottles we can make into beautiful wrapped jute twine and stamp them with ink stamps. We have another bottle we can hang wine ornaments on. We can create a garland from fabric yo-yos left over from Christmas fabric, and we can even make a pillow. Until the next DIY, Merry Christmas from Elizabeth here on Dandysoap.